So when you're actually going to go register somebody to vote, there are a few things that you want to remember or be cognizant of, and just some best practices in general. One, and the most important thing, is talk to everybody. Even like if somebody is in a rush, if they have an attitude, if they look scary, if they look pleasant, like talk to everybody. Always have a smile on your face. Look like you're having fun. Like if you're coming to somebody down like, oh, hey, you know, you want to register to vote? Like nobody's going to want to register to vote with you. So always look energetic, look happy, look like what you're doing is awesome, and then maybe they'll want to participate. It's important that you tell people why you're out here registering people to vote. And that why can be different for a number of different people, but just know why you're doing it, because you care, because you want more people who are eligible to vote to actually go out and vote. You want people to participate. You have a personal stake in it. Always have that personal story replaying in your head so you never forget why you're out here doing this, because people can pick up on that energy. Then you're going to want to ask them to register to vote. And this is the most important thing. And all the organizers watching this, you've heard it before, you got to make the hard ask. The hard ask is everything. Ask them to register to vote, and then just be quiet. You just sit there silently and wait for them to give you an answer. A lot of times people will respond by saying, well, I'm already registered to vote. And so your next ask needs to be, have you moved in the last year? Or have you moved since the last election? Have you moved since the last time you registered to vote? Because they also need to update their voter registration form with their most current up-to-date address. So if you're registered to vote at the wrong address and you show up to vote, they cannot give you your ballot. As soon as someone agrees that they want to register to vote or change their address, give them the clipboard. Walk them through everything they're about to fill out on their form, even if it's just really brief. Have them see the form, say you're going to put your name, you're going to have your address. Just walk them through all the things that they're going to have to fill out on that voter registration form. Typically, when you're out organizing, people will have pledge to vote cards. And if you don't have any pledge to vote cards, you should create some. Pledge to vote cards are essentially cards that you give people after they register and have them fill it out and make that pledge that they plan on voting. It is a great tactic for you to gather the voters' information. So when it's time to get out the vote, you can call them, you can go knock on their door, you can mail that pledge to vote card back to them to remind them that they made that pledge to vote. I've seen pledge to vote cards where people put issues on them, and you'll have the voter check the issues that they care about and then take that pledge to vote, so you can follow up with them like, hey, Johnny, I saw here that you cared about the environment. I'm reminding you to turn out and vote this election because the environment's really important. So pledge to vote cards are another great organizing tool that takes your interaction with that person beyond voter registration and then takes it towards getting them out to vote. All of that being said, the core elements of voter registration are these three things. One, be confident, read people's energy. Like, we gave you a lot of good tactics on what you should use when you're out in the field, but you got to read people and do what you think is best in that moment to get that person registered to vote. Two, keep a smile on your face. Never look down, never look depressed, don't look hot, don't look bored. Look like you're excited, look like what you're doing is awesome and you wouldn't be wanting to do anything else that day. And three, don't let the no's get you down, because they make the yeses that much sweeter.